Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to really update what I did for this previous few months. So I said that I will backtest my strategy, right? So I realized that when I backtest, I found out that I have a lot of mistake and I keep strategy hopping, right? So I can't even found consistency in terms of backtest. And I realized that my entry is not good enough, my execution is not good enough, and I decided to go back to a daily bias video, and I found out chemo trading, right? And I realized that really the daily bias really important. So I wanna go through the daily bias, and right now I've been backtest for the 2020 years 2020 for GBP USD for the daily bias, and I realized that the daily bias not always clear as it is, but when it's clear I can get the opportunity for entry. So although for 1 years I only have a 50 trades, if I consider daily bias is the first things when I get into a trade, so I only have a 50 trades, and for the win rate is almost like 80% for the daily bias itself. I'm not consider the execution into this, but in daily bias I have 80% accuracy. So let's go through how I analyze the daily bias. All right. So first of all, right, when I get through the daily bias, right, first of all I will analyze the overall structure for the daily bias first. So when I analyze this structure, right, for 2020, I realized that that is in an uptrend. So not just in the uptrend, I realized that the daily bias, the daily is holding on this FVG, right? So my daily bias changed to short term buy, aiming for the high being tapped, which is this high. So my daily bias is bullish because of what? Fair value gap respected and bearish PD array being inverted. Create a market structure shift right there, and I looking for buy. I decided to looking for buy. And not just that, the price it just hit my target right there, and the high has been taken out, and it invert the fair value gap. So at the point of time, I realized that this one changed, and I will change the bias again. Okay, so let's go through the second example in 2020, right? So I will go through how I analyze the chart lah. So first of all, I will analyze the trend first. It is an uptrend, right? In externally, it is an uptrend. So I want to see the internal structure for the daily candle. So I realized that the daily is forming higher high. See that this one high, this one high, this one high, and this one high. The wick is not break through the downside. And not just by that, I realized that they have a fair value gap right there. See that? And the price keep holding on this fair value gap. Not just by that, price creating a market shift. And at this point of time, I want to looking for buy, right? That is high possibility that the price will go through this high, previous daily high, and also this one high, which is the liquidity. So my daily price is looking for buy. Let's see it is. Is it going good or not? So this is going bad. The price not taken out this high and this high, and the price did ended up closing below the fair value gap and taken out that. So my daily bias is wrong at this point of time. It's okay to losing, all right. But in terms of execution, I'm not good at execution yet. But in terms of daily bias right now, I feel like I quite good on it right now. So Let's see the rest of the years. Let's see whether I am good at daily buys or not. So let's go through the next example. All right. So at this example, I'm looking for the price to taken out the low, right? This low, or either this low being taken out. Why? I have the reason right there. The price respected on the bearish PDRA, which is the fair value gap, right? This one, which I want to see the price close above right before that, but it doesn't close above. It have been dropped and then forming a fair value gap right there. Price respected on the bearish PDRA, fair value gap above this high. And not just by that, price tap into the bearish fair value gap, which is this one right there, and creating a market structure shift. The price ended up creating a market structure shift close below the body of the candle. For me to identify the market structure shift in daily, I was looking for the body, not the wick. So the body close below this body. So I will end up saying that that is a market structure shift right there. So on this day, I was looking for short for the price to tap into this wick. So, and you see the price opening with no bottom wick is quite nice to see that. Let's see the result. All right. So the result ended up go well. The price tap into this order block. See that? This candle tap into this and then close all the way below this wick and this wick right there. And yeah, it's ended up a win. If it is considered daily bias, I'm winning in daily bias. But in terms of execution, I'm not good on it right now. But in future, absolutely yes, I will crashing the market. If I know the daily bias, I will crash the market. So quick tips, right? So in trading, for me, I have I have two things I have realized when I go through trading. I go through these days. I realize that direction is the important things first of all. The second of all, the important things is executions. So right now, the direction I've been go through, I think that I can also can improve, but I think that I have been improved in direction in terms of daily bias, but execution not yet, right? Let's go through the another example, which is this one. Is it this one? No, no. This one has been. All right, this one. Okay. So this day, so let's see just the next few days after just now the trade right there. So this day I'm looking for short to the target where 50% of the previous daily low wick candle or the previous daily low. What it means by that is that I am aiming for this day looking for short to aim for either 50% of this wick being grabbed or even the previous daily low. Notice how what I say or the previous daily low, not and the previous daily low. So when I looking at this one, I see that there is a big wick down all the way back down to this previous daily low. So that the price might not be taken out below this low for just one day, might just take few days to take this low. So I would say I have two target for daily aiming for, either the 50% previous daily low or the previous daily low. So price react on the bearish order block. So that is the reason why I entry. So the price react on the bearish order block and holding on it, which means that the price rise up all the way back up to this bearish order block. See that? The price not ended up market structure shift to the upside, right? Price respect that, not just by that, price creating a market structure shift, breaking the low. So price market structure shift, breaking the body of the candle low, this one, this candle right there. And oh, so freaking bearish on this day. So let's see the result. So the result might be this one. Here we go. This one, this candle right there. The price move up and close all the way back down to the 50% of the range. Price closed below the previous daily low, 50%, which means that the price closed below the wick of the 50%. Notice just now I said not and but or, whether the price closed below the previous daily low or close below the 50%, right? Because this wick is too big, one day might not just taken out this low, it might takes few days to taken out the low. So I have two target to aiming for in daily. Okay, move on. I move on to this wrong one. Let's see what I'm wrong right there. So this day I still looking for short, right? Because overall market is trending down, price closed below the low right there, and the price ended up close below this low. So I'm looking for continuation short to the previous weekly low, which is this low right there. Overall trend direction have been changed from bullish to bearish, all right? And then I just want to follow the trend. So I just aim for this low. Let's see a result. And then the result, guess what, is not good. The price has been closed above this high instead of taking the low. Price closed above. And I did wrong at this moment. Yeah. So sometimes we need to accept the loss as well. All right, move on to this day right there, right? Let's see. So in this day, my daily bias is strongly short to the target. So why? Follow the trend and daily swing low is the aiming point, which is I aiming for this low. There's no reason to looking for buy for the price to move up because the price has been strong trending in the market, right? What is the next target? We can aiming for this low. If you are more conservative, you can aiming for this candle, which is the daily candle to flip bearish, which is daily open is the aiming point for you. All right, let's see. Let's see a result. All right, this one is the result. And the price ended up tap the target. Let's see closely. See that this one, this wick for candle, starts ended up taking the target out, right? That's the things. Daily bias is quite important. If you know the direction of the daily, you can execute better in terms of risk to reward, right? But I can't even like found a great execution model for me unless right now I'm not really have a good execution model. But the daily bias quite good, right? Looking for improvement, looking for improvement. Move on to the next day, which is this one. Yeah, this one. So after this day closing below the low, what I'm looking at is that I'm looking for the candle to close below this low, right? This target right there. So daily bias strongly short to the target, follow the trend, and daily swing low is aiming point, right? This swing low is the aiming point. Is it this one? I think so. No, no, not this one. This one. Eh, not this one. Where is it? This one. Alright, it's okay. We move on to the other one. Right, we see this one. Okay. So at this day, we kind of looking at the price is ranging and then move it up, swap the liquidity, and then market structure shift to the downside. Right, it's quite a bearish momentum after that. The price has recovered from this low, starting to move up, right? And then overall direction, the external direction we're still looking for short, but internally the price has been moved up and right there. So at this point of time, right, I'm looking at the price to looking for short, only aiming for the short term target previous daily low. I just aiming for this low right there. This below this low, which is our previous daily low right there. Because the price has been recovery from the downside to the upside right there. So I just want to aiming for a short term target. And why? I got seeing out why. Price tapped into a bearish PD array fair value gap, which is this one, and respected it right there, right? Respected it and invert the bullish fair value gap. Where is the bullish fair value gap, which is this one? See that? This one still respected, but this point of time is invert right there. And then price creating a market structure shift combined with the inverted fair value gap, which is this one inverted, and the price closed below the body of the candle. Notice how I'm not saying the wick, but I'm looking at the body of the candle. See this one? Close below the body of the candle. I'm looking for short right there. Let's see a result. The result, where is it? This one, I think. Yeah, this one. And then the result ended up closing below with a wick like that. And then here we go. We have a right daily bias right there. So we have a lot of example for 2020. I just want to give one more, right? Let's see random one. This one. This one. Alright, we see the last one. Okay, we see the last one, which is this one. I see what is the wrong what is the wrong things. So overall, I didn't screenshot the whole things, so I just screenshot right there. Just let me tell the story, right? The price has been moved up since the big downtrend. The price has been recover, and then obviously uptrend right there. So I'm looking for buy to the 50% of the daily wick, which is this wick right there. I'm looking for buy for this week, right? Because the price has been changing state of delivery to looking for buy. And then I just aiming for the 50% and the daily candle high, which is this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one, this high. Either one, not either one. I mean two of that. Because the price has been bullish, I aiming for two of that. Price tap into the bullish order block, which is this one, and holding on it, right? The price holding on it. Price creating a market structure shift right there. See that? I trade the continuation for this candle. I see a result, right? This one. At this day, unfortunately, the price doesn't move up to this high. Instead of closing above the high or tapping above the high, the price ended up closing bearish. So I just want to say, all right, sometimes when the price moves like that, you need to accept the losses as well. So maybe some days the daily price is not right, but in the long run, you just want to believe that that is right. You have you have an edge in the market. That's all you need. Right. Let me share you guys some things. So basically, when I go through this kind of back test, right? Before that, before few months ago, when I go through this kind of back test in my executions, basically I realized that my my win rate is not high enough. And also, right, when I go through this kind of backtest few months, I realize that I'm quite tired, right? I'm quite tired. I don't know why. I'm quite tired doing this. Especially I looking at my result after the backtest. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Either some months I am so fucking negative, and also it just give me the kind of feeling that I want to give up. And my looking at my result before, I realized that if right now I just want to give up, what is the next things I want to do? Right? What is the next thing I want to do? I can't even know what is the things that I want to do in the future. I think this one is the things that I want to do in the future. So if I give up right now, the things that I go through, that I work hard for it just gone. It's just fucking gone, bro. The effort that I put into this game is just gone. The result that I put into this game is just gone if I just give up. So I didn't give up. I keep running And then at a point of time, I realized that all the execution is not good enough for me. So I go through all the videos again and I found Kimmo trading. And then I found one videos is he is talking about the daily bias. And I realized that daily bias is the most important to you to know about the direction of the market first before you go through other things, right? So I realized that daily bias is important and I go back test. And this one is the 2020 result. And I have a 80% accuracy in daily bias when I looking at his watching his video, and then I realized that what I need to do in daily bias. And then I go back test. This is the result. And throughout this story, I just want to tell you guys, not just you guys and myself. I just want to tell myself, just keep running, bro. Just keep running, bro. You are just in the game, baby. I'm just one and a half year, not 1.5 year. I almost 2 years already in this game. I can't give up. If I give up, effort that I put in, it's just gone, bro. It's just gone. Yeah. That's all for me, and I hope you enjoy the video. And see you the next time. Peace.